Good afternoon, everyone. How y'all doing? Good, good. So real quick, show of hands. How many parents or teenagers are in the building right now? Right? Keep your hands up. Now I want to add how many parents, how many grandparents of teenagers do we have here? Right. So quick question, those that have their hands up, the parents and grandparents of teenagers, how many of you all trust that your teenagers are able to handle your assets, God forbid something happens? If you trust that your kids can handle your assets and will take care of them responsibly, keep your hands up. A lot of hands came down, right? So my name is Kerwyn Phillip. I'm the author of the book, as you see on the screen there, Malik's First Job, Financial Principles for Teens. Right now we see that financial literacy, generational wealth, and all these topics are like very hot right now. Right? It's very, it's cool to say, we try to build generational wealth and, these things, but are we educating our children about financial literacy? Are we teaching them about wealth building? Right? Like, it's real cool to say it, but are we taking action in doing so? Several years ago, I was doing some workshops in the Richmond Public Library centered around financial literacy. And I was using some other books. I was using books like The Richest Man in Babylon, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and a few others. And how many people here ever read the book Richest Man in Babylon? Not too many. But the book is, I'll just give you some background on the book. The setting is like in ancient times, right? And with me trying to teach the lessons to the kids, they had a hard time pronouncing some of the names, right? And that created like a little barrier between me trying to teach the lesson. They're like, oh, Mr. Phillip, how do you pronounce this name? Like, well, what does this mean? What does that mean? And I said, you know what? Let me step back for a minute. How can I present this information to these kids where it's relatable to them? I said, you know what? Write my own book, right? I'm gonna write a book where they can see themselves in it. The character Malik, first off, the name Malik, right? For the population I was serving, every kid knows somebody named Malik, right? Pretty much. Malik is going on his first job interview at a sneaker store. How many of our kids are into sneakers? All of them, right? Right? The setting is in Brownsville, Brooklyn, right? An urban city, an urban area, right? That they can relate to it. Every city has its, has its urban area, right? So the whole setting within itself is something that the kids can relate to. And then now they're going to want to read the book and get the information that, that was a barrier before because the setting wasn't fitting for them, right? So the book itself, again, Malik is going on his first job interview. Then he later sits down with his father because he realizes, like, I'm going to start getting paid, but I don't know how to manage my money. So he sits down with his father, and his father shares with him several key principles about financial literacy, right? And also within the book, I have some tips on interviewing skills and interviewing practices as well, right? This book, I just did an interview with Demetrius. He was talking about the fact that the book is everywhere. The book's been out for about a couple of years, and I've been promoting it like crazy. It's been all over the place and opened a lot of doors for me. Last year I was able to host a panel at the Black Enterprise Black Men Excel Conference on a talk on fatherhood and finance. Right, so I was able. This book has opened a lot of doors for me. But again, I have it here available. If you're interested, the book's available on Amazon.com. There's a book available on my website, maliksfirstjob.com. Or if you're here locally in Petersburg, you can stop by Resist Books and get a copy there. Right, thank you all for this opportunity for me to come here and present my book. And it's good to be here, and I thank you all. Peace.